There was a lot of other groups who sampled our music, you know, Black Eyed Peas, a lot of the other ones back in the day. You know.
Oh, trust me. According to my sources, over 1,700 samples. 1,700.
Well, we should have had you on sample patrol, man.
Hire me. Hire me. I'll work.
Wow, you know, I didn't realize it was that many.
So, like, for those that's unfamiliar with the process, could you explain the process of getting a sample cleared?
Well, you know, before they passed the law in Washington, there was no sample clearing. You know, everybody was all over the place sampling our music. And then now I was told that at the time that President-elect Biden was the one who moved in Washington to have sample control. You cannot sample a record unless you got the okay from the record company. So if that's a fact, I take my hat off to our president-elect, pretty soon to be the president. So I mean, you know, I mean, people take a little guitar part, or they might take our drums from the song NT has been sampled so much. And Kid Capri did something on us about a couple weeks ago, and he was talking about the drum beat. You know, I got Questlove. He went, so how many groups had sampled just George Brown's drum beats on so many songs? Yeah.
Well, some of the notable songs that have sampled your work, like we said, "Summertime" by DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, Snoop Dogg's "Doggy Dog World," Nas's "New York State of Mind," Lil Kim's "Ladies Night," A Tribe Called Quest "Scenarios" remix, Joe Budden's "Pump It Up," the Loonies, "I Got Five on It," the Fugees, "Nappy Heads," EPMD's "You Got to Chill," Mace's "Feel So Good," D'Angelo "Send It On." Like,
Yeah.
like you see the talent that you have inspired.
Yeah, man. I mean, I've been told the little parts of Madonna. The guitar lick on one of her songs. Janet Jackson, you know, one of her songs. It's amazing, man.
So how did you feel about that? Like initially, obviously, for a financial gain, I'm sure that mailbox continues to fill up with checks. But how does it feel like seeing your baby basically experience puberty as far as going through a maturation?
We felt very good about the birth
Uh-huh.
music because in the 70s, we didn't have any lead singers. It was all about the music and the beats and the drum. And the fact that a lot of the artists, like especially from the hip hop world, that's what they like. In fact, there was no singing on it. Oh, yeah, that bass part sounds great. Let me grab that. Let me grab the drums. Let me grab the guitar. Let me grab the key. You know, because it was no singers. Even the Last Poets on their Hustlers Convention album, it was 4 of our tracks that they sampled. Now, the Last Poets was like the beginning of rappers. Started pretty much with the whole thing with the Last Poets. Then came all these, and a lot of the guys in the hip hop world, you know, give respect to the Last Poets. But we played on that whole Hustler Convention soundtrack. So we didn't know that this type of explosion is going to happen in the 80s in terms of sampling and stuff like that. But it's a blessing. We were just about the music. We were just doing what we love to do.